Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Special edition because we had so many hiccups this morning. Welcome to Sound. Welcome to Sound Mind. Somewhere I think I was about to say good morning, but welcome to Sound Mind Coaching with Coach Drake. I'm here to do part two of what I originally planned to do this morning. Technology started tripping. So anyway, no big deal. Came back on tonight because I want to get into what I have for you tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. What? I think. Let me see my notes. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow and Thursday, and then I got to come and get something good for you on Free Me Friday. So, with all that being said, please share. Please share. Those of you that are please. Matter of fact, learn something new today. Let me go ahead and implement this since my wife told me. Let me know where you coming from. What state? What city? Just put what state. And I'm hearing in the background. So share. Let me know what state you're on. Also, those of you that are on our YouTube channel, you can go to my YouTube channel as well. So, without further ado, I want to do this and not rush through it, but I just want to be done and get this done and over with. So, as you see rolling across the screen, 6 toxic phrases highly narcissistic people always use. So not only are we going to talk about those, we're going to talk about 4, 5, and 6. If you want to know 1, 2, and 3, you have to catch the replay from yesterday morning. Okay? If you can't find it, looking for it, let me know. I'll get it to you. So, number 1 was, I don't want to make this about me, but, and then they go ahead and start talking about them. If you ever know anybody like that. Number 2 was, I'm sorry you feel that way. So in other words, you feeling some type of way, you letting them know about it, they really don't care. It's like, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's how you feel, but there's no empathy coming from me. There's no compassion coming from me. Number 3, why are you doing this to me? Why are you inconveniencing me? Narcissistic people are selfish. Selfish. All right, so let's get to the good part. Number 4, this is where everything went haywire this morning. So I'm a busy person. I don't have time for this. So when you hear that phrase, this can be anything. It could be you working with a project, you're working on something together, you're inviting them to do a work event, and they say, I'm a busy person. I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Okay? They don't have time. So the hallmarks of a narcissist are entitlement. Entitlement. As a matter of fact, there's some generations that we call the entitled people. They're entitled. They feel entitled. You owe me. You have to do this for me. How dare you tell me no? Cop an attitude, cut you off, won't talk to you no more, everything, because you don't do for them because they feel entitled. Okay. They have a lack of empathy. And the inability to maintain reciprocal relationships. You're not, we used to say 50-50. We don't need 50-50 relationships. That means I'm only giving 50% of me to you. You're only giving 50% of you to me. That's not going to work. I need 100%. You should want 100% of me. And I should expect 100% of you. Or to the best of that ability of 100. Okay? But what they want is 100% of you, and they're not giving. You might get 10% back, 15, 20. But once they know that you're starting to catch on to who they really are, you'll find what's that word? It's right on the tip of my tongue. They'll vacillate. That's the word. Thank you. They'll vacillate with you. So you'll have some good times, some high moments. You think the relationship's going great. Everything else, y'all claim, man, we're in a good place right now. Then whoop, going downhill. They're vacillating up and down. And you're scratching your head trying to, what happened? What went wrong? And they take you on this roller coaster ride. Then they start ignoring you. Living in the same household, and you only getting the basic conversation. Hi, bye. To the extreme simplicity of conversations. So not only are they unable to understand another person's feelings and your needs, but they are also dismissive of them. You can express to you blue in the face. And in their mind, while you're talking, it's dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum. They're playing musical notes in their head like, I can't wait for you to finish. But have you ever done that? I know I have. But have you done somebody talking, they just rambling? You know, the old saying was talking out the side of their neck. It's like, geez, what have they done? All right. So how do we handle it? How do we handle a person who says, I'm a busy person. I don't have time. I don't have time. You recognize their limitations. There are times, and I'm not talking about we give people the benefit of doubt. There's some people we do, situation, circumstance, we give them the benefit of doubt. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there are just like basic expectations that we believe are common for people to have. But I heard somebody named Coach A was talking about this on her midday moment with Coach A, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and whatever other days the Lord don't tell her to do it. But anyway, that we can have unrealistic expectations for people. I can't remember the exact word, but we can. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. What she said was, what you expect from other people or how you treat people may not be a realistic expectation for other people to do the same. So just because you treat people with respect, you treat people with honor, and you listen to who they are, you accept who they are, everybody else may not do the same. You might be able to love the unlovable. They may not be able to. All right, so we're going to recognize the limitations. They likely won't make time for you unless they need something from you. They need something from you. Otherwise, you can't find them. They will, they will hunt you down when they're broke and they need money. Or they're lying and saying they don't have money and they need money. They will hunt you down, blow your phone up, create all type of lies, false scenarios of emergencies. But when you need them or you want them to do something for you, they don't pick up the phone, they don't answer, they don't have time. Yeah. And then you got to hear the backlash because they're telling you, they're venting to you about how somebody's treating them. But you're telling them, but you keep allowing this to happen. Okay? So these relationships are often the equivalent of going to an empty well for water. So do what you can to foster support independent of the narcissist. Whatever you got to do to be independent. Don't be dependent on a narcissist, because you're going to be sorry. It's going to be like wanting water in the desert. You're not going to be able to find it. It's what they call a mirage. You believe that you're seeing something, but it's really not there. You believe you can depend on this person. You believe that in a time of need that they're going to be there for you. It's nothing but a mirage. Empty wells. Empty wells. I'm hearing the old saying, I can do bad by myself. I'm not carrying away to no joker. You ain't gonna drain you ain't gonna suck. What's the saying? You're not gonna suck me bone dry. You ain't gonna suck the bone in the marrow off my bones. No. Number 5. I hope you know who you're messing with. We're talking about 6 toxic phrases highly narcissistic people always use. I hope you know who you're messing with. What do you think this could be? The evil twin to this is, if you ever do wrong by me, I will make life a living hell. Have you ever had that threat? The last thing you want to do is mess with me. Cross me if you want to. This tactic of dangling menace and the possibility of vengeance is how they create an illusion of power and a sense of fear in you. Most people don't want to face this perceived threat. So what do they do? They comply. They're scared now. So what happened is that now the narcissist has control over you with the manipulation, and he has placed, or she has placed, fear that they would harm you. So you're going to comply to try to keep them at peace. You know, I told them this, and they told me that they would hurt me if I ever did this. Somebody told me that at work. It's amazing the counseling that you do on the job. Don't love your husband. Don't want to be with him. Been sleeping separately for 7 months. Been wanting to leave for the longest. No conversation. Still cooking, still cleaning, still providing. Won't sleep with him. Don't sleep with your husband. And you know, my husband, he knows something ain't right. Duh. Yeah. Your patterns changed. He thinks it's somebody else. Well, when your pattern changes, your spouse will get suspicious. It's an ABC type. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes. When you're doing things out of pocket, when you're doing things not right, if you're going to leave, then just leave. You can't be grown on one end, and then I'm afraid what they're going to do. You just need to have that conversation. That's what you need to do. Because your mind is already set. So he's placed fear in you, but you don't want to be with him. You're not going to comply, but you're still hanging around, so you comply. And I'm not saying that the husband's a narcissist. Not in this particular case, because he hasn't made that threat. Well, he did, but not in this type of scenario. But we gotta, come on, people. It's too late in the day to be playing games. So how do we handle it? How do we handle this? This can be unsettling, especially if you're dealing with someone who does have a track record, people, of making other people miserable. Documentation is key. Save all emails and messages. If there's a genuine safety issue, work with local authorities to devise a plan. If that narcissist put that much fear that you're actually afraid to leave, to live, to go anywhere, is he stalking you or she stalking you? It's not a good feeling to be stalked. That's one of the most creepiest things. Document everything, because that's going to be your proof. You might say, Coach Trey, that's pretty serious. It is serious, because there's some nutheads out there. And people do this kind of stuff. All right, last one. Number 6. I'm glad somebody's in agreement. It's not fair. Narcissists believe there should be a set of rules for them. There should be a set of rules for them, and separate set of rules for everyone else. Here's my rules, and then everybody else's rules, because their set of rules apply to all, but all about them. It's all about them. Got tongue tied for me. It's all about them. Then everybody else has these set of rules. Right? When they have to comply or a consequence is enforced, it's a reminder that they are not special. When you're dealing with a narcissist, you have to let them know they are not that special. Then they play the victim. They will play the victim. So whether their friend's company is doing great and make lots of money, or they have to pay a penalty because they tried to game the system and got caught, you can expect a rant of "it's not fair" statements. It's not fair. It's not fair you treat me this way, because all I try to do is love you. But your love hurts. The way you love me hurts. The way you demonstrate your love for me hurts. So what do you mean it's not fair? And then they'll twist it. And like I said before, to have you be the villain and they're the victim. They'll throw up stuff that they've done for you. To make you feel guilty. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this and this, that, and the other. That's what they do. So how do we handle a narcissist that use the phrase, it's not fair? So I'm about to tell you, we're about to go home and come back in the morning. You may be tempted to appease them, perhaps out of guilt or to avoid conflict. You ever been sick and tired of arguing? Sick and tired of going around the mulberry bush about the same subject over and over and over again? And sometimes you'll just comply, just so you don't have to do it. But all you're doing is making the situation worse for yourself, especially. But doing so will set an impossible precedent. Don't try to be a person who tries to make a life fair for them by making unreasonable personal sacrifices. Don't do it. Don't do it. You do not want to compromise with a narcissist. You just don't want to do it. Well, that's not fair. It's all about them. 6 phrases. 6 toxic phrases that a narcissist will use. So let's pay attention. Even when others are dealing with narcissists, you can use these questions. Hey, check out Coach Dre. Check out this page. See if you can identify. Even when other people are talking and they deal in some situation, you're like, oh my God. It's all about them. One of the things is that they always want to be available when they call you. They want you to always be available for them. And I kind of said this in the other example, but they're not available for you. They're too busy. They have other things to do. Or they answer your call, what do you want? Why do you keep calling me? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm doing this, doing that. I already saw that you called. Stop calling me. I'm going to call you back when I'm free. They can be real nasty. They can be very, very nasty. Right. They will do that too. They will manipulate the situation. Yes, they will. They want to see you on their time. Matter of fact, they want you. Why are you doing this? Why you can't cancel there? Why you can't come see me now? I want to see you now. You comply. You drop everything, go be for them, but they won't do the same for you. They may even pay. They may do all that stuff. But when you want to spend time with them, especially if they don't spend time with you, you're going to get, oh, excuse me, you're going to get all type of excuses. Yes, you will. So that wraps up this part 1. Part 2 of the 6 toxic phrases of a highly narcissistic person that they'll use tomorrow. Tomorrow and Wednesday. We're going to talk about, we're going to move something a lot more healthier. We're going to talk about 9 phrases that you may use every day to let you know that you are more emotional secure than most people. We're going to talk about that in the morning, 7 a.m. We're going to talk about those things. I'm going to give you a teaser. Let me give you number one. Have you ever said, let me think about this before I respond? Let me think about this before I respond. That is a healthy, emotional response. Let me think about it before I respond. Because you should know you. If by chance you want me to respond right now and you're forcing me to respond right now, I may react irrationally and say some things that I may not really mean. So I need to evaluate what's happening. I need to check me first. I need to see what's going on first. I need to get the full picture of what's happening here before I respond. I want to get some clarity. So let me think about it. Can you grant me some time to think about it? All right. That's a teaser for tomorrow. So as you see, Sound Mind Coaching Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Don't forget to like and share. Like me on Facebook at Sound Mind Coaching. Subscribe to our YouTube at Sound Mind Coaching. And then follow me on Instagram at Coach Fullwood. Stay up to date with all our latest workshops by following me on Eventbrite at Sound Mind Coaching with Master Mindset Coach Andre D. Fullwood. That's me. And visit the website, soundmindcoaching.net. Thank you, Shantae. All right. Now, there's more. I mean, look, this is how you can contact us. When I say us, you're like, well, it's just you. I know, but I have a wife. So it's us. You can contact the ministry, Gatekeepers Ministry. You can contact Sound Mind Coaching. And now you can contact Coach A at 586-300-2541. Option 1 is the Gatekeepers Ministry. Option 2, Sound Mind Coaching. Option 3 is Coach A. All right, so you can do that. Use the numbers. You can text us as well. You can definitely text us. You can send us photos, whatever. Talk to us. All right, 586-300-2541. That is our number that combines all of the stuff that we do. All right. All right. Our ministry website is Gatekeepers with an S, gatekeepersministry.org. Gatekeepersministry.org. There you go. It's right there. Hope I spelled it right. Yep. Right there. Gatekeepersministry.org. The A team. If you missed last night, let me tell you, there are some shows that we've done, and I believe they've been good. They were decent. And then there were some that was just like out of the box. And I have to say, last night was one of those that was out of the box. It was very good. Very good. I think we did one that was just phenomenal. This is another one that I believe was phenomenal last night. Talking about being healed in the healing process. Oh, that was so good. Yep. There's Coach A. She said we was on fire. It was fire. See, and normally we try to stay on no later than an hour and a half. We went 2 hours last night. It was just good. It was good. So if you missed it, or if you saw it, share it with somebody else. You got to watch this. One thing about catching a replay, you can stop it, know where you stopped it at, come back to it again. Just like watching a movie, streaming online. Look at us as a streaming channel. Okay. Talk about it every Monday, 7:30, new time, new day. We ready. We ready. All right. Talking about Sunday. Let me see. Coach A. Coach A. Say it again. Tuesday through Thursday, 12 noon. 12 noon. Catch the mighty Coach A. She gonna bring it. She gonna bring it raw and unadulterated. She gonna bring it. Whatever the Lord lay on her heart, she gonna coach that thing. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So you want to make sure you tune in to her on her Angela Harris Forward. All right. If you want to find her on social media. Okay. All right. And what else do we have? So you got to have all this stuff. Need a bulletin. All right. This Sunday, our Sunday worships. If you are in the Michigan area, the Macomb County, Oakland County, Wayne County area, it's close enough for you to drive to come and experience God for yourself every Sunday, 3 p.m. in Mount Clemens, 91 Welts, WELTS, Welts Street, Mount Clemens, Michigan, 48043, inside Covenant Christian Center International with Bishop and Pastor Osterveen. All right, you can join us live, 3 p.m. in person or online, 3 p.m. on multiple social media networks, on our YouTube page, on Andre and Angela, the A-Team, on so many different platforms, personal Facebook pages. You'll be able to find us. Yep, said that. Midday Moments with Coach A, Tuesday through Thursday at noon. At noon, there she go. So yeah, we're excited. We're excited about the work God is doing for us. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Follow us. We support each other. We back each other up. And then if you need to contact us, if you need a wellness check, I'm going there. If you need a wellness check, well, what's a wellness check, Coach Dre? A wellness check is just, hey, I'm checking to see how you're doing. I need a wellness check. Maybe there's some things on your mind, on your heart that you want to talk about. So you just want to share them. And you see, Shantae Best, she just posted Midday Moments with Coach A. Join me Tuesday through Thursday at 12 noon. Please like and share. So it's all right there. The information is there about the gatekeepers. All this stuff is right there in the comments. Church services, 3 p.m. online and in person. Is there, folks. We're here to serve. We are here to serve you. We are here to serve you. And there's going to be some times, I'm letting you know now, there's going to be some time where you're just going to be able to find us on YouTube only. We're going to focus on building that platform. Okay? So when you see it go out, only thing you're going to see is a link to come to our YouTube page. And so those days are coming soon because we want to, everybody's not on Facebook. And it's easy for everybody to get on YouTube. So we understand that. And so we have to broaden beyond Facebook. Okay? Everybody's not on social media like that. So everybody goes to YouTube for something. I was on YouTube while the music was playing, looking for something else. And so, all right, y'all, I'm done. Understand this, that a beautiful mind is terrible to waste. Don't waste yours. See you in the morning, 7 a.m.